What is going on, guys? Gauthaman Ramesh here, and in this video we are going to be talking about an arm workout. Okay, so the display that you're seeing on the screen right now has the entire workout program written for you all, and this is what we are going to do. So if you guys want, you guys can take a screenshot of this clip below before and then use it during your workout. So we are starting off with some bicep curls. Okay, so what I've done is I have two major movements for my biceps and my triceps. So for the biceps, we're doing a dumbbell bicep curl, and when you're doing this exercise, do not forget to supinate. Okay, supinate is nothing but turning your pinky upwards. So what this does is you make sure you do the entire function of the biceps. Another thing you need to remember is this is a primary movement and you guys can go heavy on this. So keep the rep ranges between somewhere 8 to 10 and then try going heavy, guys. Like, go heavy, but then don't compromise on the form. So when it comes to form, the thing you need to understand about this exercise is that make sure you don't sway your arms too much. So make sure your arms are close to your body and then they don't move a lot, and only your forearm moves up, like you guys can see, right? So again, at the bottom, hold at a neutral grip, and at the top, come at a supinated grip. So again, you are supinating while you are curling up. So this does the entire function of the biceps. So this is a really amazing workout, as in a primary workout, because you guys can add a lot of weights to it. Also, you guys can do something like a barbell bicep curl, but I don't prefer a barbell bicep curl because I somehow feel that my form isn't perfect when it comes to barbell, and it's better when it comes to dumbbell. So the next exercise that you're going to see here is your tricep primary movement, and I'm doing something called as a tricep pushdowns, and I'm sure all of you guys would have done this at some point of time. It's one of the best movements out there for triceps because, come on guys, it is like an isolated exercise that does the function of the muscle. So again, you need to go heavy on this one, as this is a primary movement. Keep the rep ranges between somewhere 8 to 10 and then don't compromise on the form. You guys can see that my arms don't even move a little bit here. You guys can see that, right? I have a tricep problem, so sometimes my elbow starts paining, but again, you guys can see that my arms don't move a lot and it's all the triceps doing the work. So what happens when you move your arms a lot is that your lat also comes into play, and that is not more optimal because then it becomes more of a compound movement and it's not for only for your triceps anymore. So go heavy, but don't compromise on the form. You guys can use any grip you want. I'm using the V bar here. You guys can use also a straight bar handle, whichever suits you better, or a rope. It's all your wish. So the next thing we're doing is a superset. Okay, so I am here doing hammer curls. So hammer curl is an amazing exercise for developing the outer head of your biceps, the long head of your biceps, and in my opinion, cables perform an amazing job than dumbbells when you're doing this exercise because it gives you constant tension throughout the range of motion, and that is what is very important. So you guys can see that I'm switching between the sides. It's an isolated movement. I mean, it's a unilateral movement. I'm not doing both arms at the same time. However, you can still do it with a dumbbell and get pretty good results, but I prefer using cables for isolated movements, just a simple fact that they provide constant tension. Again guys, here I want your rep ranges to be somewhere between 12 to 15 or maybe 10 to 12 because this is a superset, right? We need to get that blood in there, and we need to prioritize more on how much time your muscle is under load, right? Because we want to do everything. We want to increase the load as well as we need to increase the time under tension. So this exercise is good for that, right? And when I'm supersetting it, I'm doing something called as kickbacks. Now people have done this, like I see a lot of people doing this using dumbbells, and in my opinion, dumbbells do little to no good when it comes to tricep kickbacks because of the fact that when you're using a dumbbell, you don't even have load on your triceps. It's just maybe something like a rear delts or a front delts doing the work. So always use cables or resistance bands when it comes to kickbacks. So I'm using resistance bands, and some people may think that resistance bands are like little too girly and they don't provide a lot of resistance, but trust me, if you do it right, it hurts a lot, and it is very, very effective. So next, we are moving on for the next superset. Okay, again, this superset is somewhere between 12 to 15 reps. I'm doing a cable concentration curl for your biceps, a really good workout. So what you want to do is you need to put the bicep cable somewhere a little bit higher than your shoulder. So if you guys can see that it's one step higher than my shoulder height. So that is the place where you can get maximum contraction and maximum stretch on your biceps. Again guys, there is no point in doing half reps. You need to go all the way out and all the way in. Keep the rep ranges between 12 to 15 and you guys will see an amazing pop. Then superset this with tricep pushdowns. So what I'm doing here is I'm doing a single hand tricep pushdown. and I have rotated the grip a little bit. So this also puts the emphasis on the other head, right? Again, 12 to 15 reps. Keep it simple, keep it slow, get the squeeze, because this is your biceps and your triceps, which are like really minor muscle groups, and you need to put them under a good amount of time and attention and get that pump going on. Thanks for watching. Like, comment and subscribe. And also, if you guys want online coaching, head to www.bonestring.net, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.